We've had a drippy pipe on this Vardestad drill for what, 3 years? Yes. It's only dripped anyway. It's got worse this year, and he was off drilling today. He's got quite a big day in front of him, so I bet he'd lose 4 pints of oil in a day. And we just keep seeing to top tractors up and top tractors up. Yeah, which keeps the oil in the tractors fresh, but that's not the way to look at it really. But anyway, we like I showed you the other day, this crimper. And we just put in, we've used our old Union, because that's a bit specialist on this Vardestad, and we've cut it off with slitting disc, and we're putting a new ferrule on and nipping it down to this quarter pipe. And I'm just thinking, for what I've paid for this equipment, anybody who does a few pipes, get one bought, because they're marvellous. It's mega, absolutely mega. And this is just a sales thing for the fella who sold me it. But there's a bit to know. It's not just straightforward. Settings, figures, pressures. Like this one, when he's nipping it up now, and he's set it to, we're in 16 dies. The machine comes with loads of different dies to do different size pipes. And then what I'll do, you see that light there? That light will come on. Oh, you fine tune it with this little gizmo and all. And when he's whoa, lights on. And then what we do now, that ferrule's nipped down. What he instructed us, the man Kevin who set us on, he says give it another 2 and then measure it with your verniers, and then job's good. And as long as you're down to the measurement on his Bible, he called it the Bible, his chart, job's good. Yeah, marvellous little thing. I'll put his number on the screen, and if you want one of these, just give us a ring and just mention you've seen Richard Dove on YouTube, and he says it's mega, and can you come and set us up with one? See, that's what it does.
Oh, I forgot my chart. 18.8.
18.8. Well, our verniers, because we've got some digital ones, but the battery's been fallen out of them. So, but that ferrule.
Oh, harder.
Yeah, well.
Where's it actually measuring?
Oh, let me have a look. Hang on. So, what are you looking for?
18.8.
Yeah, well, that's 19. You see there? That's 2. 19. So, this is no good really, but give it another couple if you can. It's the 3rd pipe we've done already, isn't it?
Yeah.
McCormick had a drip, just a drip on pickup hitch, the hydraulic pickup hitch in and out. It comes to a spool valve, and it's had a little drip what messes our tractor up. Anyway, we went and just crimped that up a little bit and sorted that out. There's a pipe on one of our tipping trailers what leaks a little bit, and we'll just put a joiner in it. But he rigged us up with a box of stuff, because he knows what sort of farms, the type of hydraulics is on a farm, you know, what will be the basics on a farm, and anything specially from there. Move it back a bit. Yeah, go on.
Just checking.
We'll just go to Frank's or my mate up road, Terry's. First little field of wheat in. And it's gone fantastic. Ollie seems to have made a real good job of drilling it, and it's rolled down really nice. So yeah, I'm very pleased actually. It's a variety called Champion, which really isn't an early driller, but it'll do. It's got quite a lot of vigour and it grows real fast. So which maybe isn't a bad thing on this land. It gets away from the slug pressure and one thing or another, and once it's established, it's established. So, but yeah, Ollie's drilling up there. He started there first actually, but the seed bed was just a little bit knotty, so we told Phil to come with the KRM press and his tractor and just blast over it first to loosen it up, and give it a bit of a crunch before the harvester. And he said it was well worth the extra time and a bit of diesel it's cost to sort of put that extra time in. But this little field a few years ago, that big edge, or wood, whatever you want to call it, well, it's a wood, but the big edge what borders us is, it was grown into a field, Christ, I don't know, 15, 20 foot in places. And me and Phil came one winter's dry day and butchered it and trimmed it all back. And then we had a great big fire, which his dog jumped into. Actually, we were chucking branches in and his dog followed it. Anyway, burnt all its paws in it. But yeah, looking at it now, because it was some serious hard work like, but looking at it now, I'm glad we did it. It looks really good. Yeah, it's rolled down really nice, real compact, no seed on top, nice and level, and you know, my old rollers are keeping going. Ollie's just doing his last couple of rounds round the headland, and it certainly was worth sort of telling telling Phil to come up with KRM, because where Ollie didn't do this morning, where we sort of bottled out and said it wasn't good enough, it's as rough as arseholes, and where he's been over with that press, it's pretty much perfect. Because to be fair, I don't think you need it any finer than it is there, because it needs to be fairly open to let sort of weather get through it. It's gone well. He's got a 5 acre to do another at Dunburn that way, and then he's heading back off home to do a 20 acre there. What I'm showing you there is blackgrass. It's a field of wheat, but we drilled last back end and it was perfect. And we never got the residual chemical on because the heavens opened and there was like, I think there was 2 inches of rain probably 2 or 3 nights after, and then there was another inch of rain, and it just got to a point where we'd never travel. Ollie went L for leather and drilled about 100 acre, and there was only one field what I got the pre-M on of that 100 acre, a 25 acre, and I made such a mess. But it turned out it was the best thing I did, because it was where it kept dry and survived, it was clean. But what I was showing you there is I had paddles on these roads. Paddles, which not many people have paddles on the road. Are they any good? Like, would they be destroying what's come out already, sort of knocking them and turning more fresh soil over and levelling it out a bit? So all I'm trying to do now is compact it down to show more, sort of crunch a few clots up to show more light to the blackgrass seeds to get more to germinate. This is for spring corn. It's just impossible to put winter corn in. I mean, we just need 2 or 3 kills with either cultivation or glyphosate before we even entertain a attempt to put a crop in, because it's just be engulfed with blackgrass. I get sick of talking about blackgrass. Do you get sick of hearing about blackgrass? But what I'm saying is, are paddles any good on rollers? Because we're in the market for some rollers. And if I had paddles on, would I be making 10 times better job of levelling it out and destroying? Look down there, like, how much blackgrass has come there? That's horrendous. There must be billions of seeds. Well, that's wheat. Ooh. Yeah, it's a big problem on this farm and a lot more. And I don't know how to combat it. But what I'm saying is, if we were trailing some paddles and then do it again in 3 weeks if it was dry, or do them paddles sort of disturb sunlight, disturb moisture, and they stick to the rollers? Well, tell me, educate me about rollers. Either what the extra cost, having a set of paddles on, what I'm doing here. Just finishing off this field, I'm just ripping headlands up. It's a very big heavy drill on them 650 tyres. You there a minute. And he paddles quite bad, turning round. So what I do, for sake of half an hour, I just rip headlands up in front of him before he does his headlands. And I think it's worth doing, I really do. To rip right into cars and all. You know, so everything gets a good step. God, this tractor leaving at me all the time. Hitch fault on it. It's got a bloody hitch fault on, pick up hitch. And we don't know what it is, but it just keeps saying hitch fault. It's gone in very well. We're very, very pleased with our new combi. I mean, it needs a new set of discs, which someone's contacted me local. I have to go pick him up and sort of introduce myself and meet him, and go pick them up. And just the front bank of discs I want replacing before next year. Apart from that, we're very, very pleased with it. Windows are filthy, but sun's blowing low. Can you see? Christ, that would have been a pleasant sight last year, wouldn't it? We were totally flooded. Well, I think we were totally flooded out on now, weren't we?